Good, good afternoon, Nine Hope. Magandang buhay. I'm sorry to fail in meeting you today because of COVID quarantine issues. As you can see, some of my family members, including I, are under quarantine. That is why it is so hard for me to meet you real time. Instead, for the last two lessons, I think I will just send video recorded lessons. So the lesson for today, relevance and truthfulness of the ideas presented in the materials viewed. To make it short, this lesson is about how do you determine whether the material, whether it's a film, a commercial, a teleserye, or whatever that you have seen or watched is correct, truthful, accurate. Truth lies at the heart of any inquiry. Knowledge must be truthful to gain validity and acceptance. It is very important to identify the truthfulness and accuracy of any material viewed or listened to. Before we even engage in talking whether the material that we have seen is important, good, realistic, we must first judge and determine if it is factual, true. Because anything that is not factual, no matter how beautiful or enticing it is, in reality it is useless. You cannot share it, you cannot use it as a basis because in reality it is not true. It is not true. A factual material must have a series of supporting details. Why? Because in order for you to prove, para mapatunayan mo, or statements to make it acceptable and valid. So, very elementary lesson. How do you know that the material is correct? It must be factual. So, facts, as generally defined, are known or proved to be true. They are based on reality as opposed to opinions which are subjective. Opinions are views or judgments formed about something, not necessarily based on fact. Opinions are commonly seen in newspapers, especially in the editorial, magazines when they're presenting products or advertising. They have the tendency to over exaggerate or have some bias, or any novelty resource like the internet, especially social media in the era of fake news, or any online resource. However, not all written electronic based sources are accurate. They are in meaning to say not everything that you can see on the net are correct. You must be able to judge if the website that you are using, the news that you are reading, the article that you are sharing, the post that you are reacting to is really true. Maybe it is just fake news intended to malign, to shape na public opinion or sentiment, no matter how sound their arguments may appear to be. So, in this lesson, I will ask you to read. Actually, you have it in your last, you can read it. But I'll also provide a short video, a plot summary video of Shakespeare's famous work, Romeo and Juliet. And then there is a question where you will answer showing how truthful are the events or the material that you have seen, the plot summary. How are they realistic in real life? You will judge. So just as a review, you have already met Shakespeare in your first quarter additional lesson. He's known as the Bard of Avon, world's most famous writer, English playwright, scriptwriter, and regarded as the greatest writer in the English language. 38 plays, 154 sonnets, 2 long narratives, and the most famous play was Romeo and Juliet. You have in your Google Classroom Quarter 3 Week 2 the plot summary. I cannot include it here because I have an experience at YouTube nung in-upload ko a video, part of the presentation, a video that came from YouTube. It blocked the video because of copyright issues. I don't know. I cited the video, but still, YouTube blocked it. So just go to your Google Classroom to watch the video. After that, for your final task, same scenario, if you have electronic means, go use Microsoft Word or Google Docs. If not, you can just answer the question or in a paper, on a paper, then just take a picture of it and upload it in our Google Classroom. So in the play, Friar Lawrence advised Romeo and Juliet, love moderately, long love thou so. What is he telling to the young lovers? Do you agree with him, right? Is this realistic, truthful, valid? What would have been done to prevent this tragedy from occurring? Refer to the ending of the play. If you will have the chance to talk with Romeo and Juliet, what will be the best advice that you could give to avoid their tragic deaths? Remember, in giving your advice, be sure it has some solid basis. You did your research, it is factual, it is realistic, and it is not only opinion based. So just upload it. That will just be your requirement for the second week. Again, I think for the third week, I'll just provide a video lesson. If you have questions, just message me. Thank you so much. God bless.